Welcome back, enemies of the fire. This is what we like to wade into the MLS world, and there's actually a lot going on. So, if you ever thought these MLS owners were greedy and they had a ton of money, of course not, because their clubs are only ranked in where are they ranked in the evaluation of the worth of clubs around the world?
It's actually pretty incredible.
I mean, they're all poor, right? These owners, they have no money. They need our public funding and stuff, right? They're all the way down in the hundreds, right?
For new stadiums, right? For new stadiums?
Yep, for new stadiums, right?
Well, you got 5 MLS teams valued in the top 20 most valuable soccer clubs in the world. And
in
5
the top
of them
20
are MLS clubs. The number 1 team, could you guess who it is?
I mean, DPG, do you know?
Is it that pink team, where Messi's playing in?
That's actually a good guess, but no.
I bet you next year they are.
Gold. It is the black and gold of Hollywood FC.
Will Ferrell's team. Yeah.
Yep.
I wouldn't be surprised though if Inter Miami can, leap them next year's valuation. We'll see in 2025.
Maybe not. I mean, Messi's only signed through this year, right?
Yeah, right. And who knows if Messi's still there. But LAFC leads the way, followed by Atlanta United, then Inter Miami in third, LA Galaxy, and New York City FC. So seeing LAFC at 15th most valued here at 1.115 billion, it made me wonder, well, what are the Fire listed at? So I looked up on Forbes, Major League Soccer's most valuable teams 2024. And on here, it has LA Football, LAFC. And then it has Inter Miami second, LA Galaxy third.
Oh, somebody's numbers are wrong.
So there are some. So there is a little difference of opinion here. It seems Atlanta in fourth, New York City in fifth, then Sounders, DC, Austin in eighth, Toronto, Charlotte in 10th, St. Louis, Philadelphia, Portland, FC Cincinnati, Columbus in 15th. Sporting Kansas City, Minnesota, Nashville in 18th, New York Red Bulls, Houston Dynamo in 20th, New England Revolution in 21st, and finally, number 22, Chicago Fire, worth supposedly 515 million, half a billion, and currently valued at 22 in all of MLS.
I'm kind of curious how much. I wonder how much more is the Fire worth than some of these MLB teams. Some NHL teams.
I mean, probably a good amount. I mean, you got to think. Are you telling me that the Washington Nationals are worth more than the Chicago Fire? Right? You telling me the Kansas City Royals are rolling in the dough? No. Man,
well, you guys asked the question, and you shall receive. Here is the answer. New York Yankees are worth a cool $7.55 billion.
They're the Yankees.
They're the topmost team. The lowest ranked team is the Miami Marlins, and they are worth $1 billion.
So what? But Inter Miami is still worth more.
Inter Miami is worth more than Miami Marlins, but they're not worth more than the Oakland Athletics, who are getting kicked out of Oakland and moving to San Francisco.
You know
oh man, closed market.
Where are you coming out with? Yeah, I was saying, where's this money coming from? Because you watch some of these baseball games, half the time the stadiums are empty.
Right. Remember, I told you about that in the past podcast, where what league sells the most tickets? It was the MLB by a country mile, but that's because they have 162 plus games.
Oh,
right?
That's true. Yeah.
So
that's why you get the bigger contracts.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you get the bigger contracts, because if you're a player,
you're playing games. Yeah,
you're playing 100 and something games. Your ass got to be out on the heat in the summer playing those day games. They better be paying you a lot for it.
So NFL, I have last year's valuations. I have 2023. I don't have 2024 numbers.
The NFL is going to be ridiculous.
The highest valued team is the Dallas Cowboys at $9 billion. These are according to Forbes. And the lowest valued team is the Cincinnati Bengals at $3.5 billion.
Unbelievable. This is proof that these people don't need a single fucking penny from public money.
How much are the Bears worth, by the way? I'm just curious now.
The Bears are the 5th most valuable franchise in the NFL.
And they're
And
more
they
they're more
need that-
valued. They're more valued than the Green Bay Packers.
They need that $2.9 billion from me.
Chicago Bears are worth, according to this valuation, 2023 from Forbes, $6.3 billion. Meanwhile, the Green Bay Packers are 20th ranked for $4.6 billion.
That's a win. That's a win. That's the only time you can win. That's a win.
Detroit is 31st overall, which, right behind Cincinnati
Well,
for
I mean,
lowest
it's
at
Detroit,
3.6
man.
billion. This
Detroit.
surprises me though. Buffalo Bills are 30th at 3.7.
It's unbelievable, dude. Like this is proof all right here that like the system is stacked. You know what I mean? They're just printing money in a closed system.
Just give up their money for a new stadium. I want comfortable seats when I go watch the Fire.
Seats.
I want more comfortable seats.
Nah, man, fucking work out.
No. No.
You want to be more comfortable? Just work out.
I want some
Get
leg
smaller. Unbelievable. Dude, you have leg rests in your section. I was there.
Oh man.
Unbelievable just to think like that these people have such a closed system and they got fans yelling at these players like they are ripping them off or something stupid.
I have NBA numbers up. NBA.
No, I don't want to hear anymore.
Golden State is the number one valued team.
Oh, that's gotta be real estate adjacent right there. That's gotta be just because of the stadium.
Like that seems weird to me. Golden State.
Honestly, if you think about that, I bet that's why Miami isn't the number one team in MLS. If they had their new fresh stadium that they're building, I bet they would jump up they'd leapfrog LAFC.
They're not playing with cargo containers.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, this is wild. So Golden State's first, New York Knicks second, LA Lakers third. Golden State's worth 8.2. New York 7.4. The Bulls are in fifth. They went down one.
Whoa.
The Bulls are in fifth at 4.8 bill.
You know what's crazy that the Bears and the Bulls have like really crappy seasons and they're still worth a lot of money. Mm-hmm. And I think a lot of it has to do with that legacy run, man.
Yes.
Not even. It just goes to show you the number one point of this list, other than they don't need our money, is number two.
Oh my God, they need our money, bro.
No, listen. Number two is being good has no motherfucking effect on how much money you can make sometimes.
I mean, look at the Bills. Look at the Bills. They're one of the 30th ranked teams. They're one of the best players in the league in Josh Allen. The Pelicans.
Oh my God, the Bills are good again?
The Pelicans, yes, they are. The New Orleans Pelicans are the lowest ranked valued team at $2.72 billion in the NBA.
Unbelievable.
I gotta check NHL just to round everything out here.
Pelicans.
Oh my God, you know what? It amazes me that all these teams that nobody goes to watch are worth more than like the highest MLS team.
Okay, I think this isn't gonna blow your mind, but who do you think is the number one valued NHL team?
The Blackhawks.
Red Wings.
That's a good guess. It is the Toronto Maple Leafs at 2.
I didn't think. You're right.
2.8.
That's got to be partially real estate as well.
What's the number one American team valuation?
Who's the number one American team? Or are you asking us?
Yeah, I'm asking you. Who would you say is the number one American team after? And they're
the Whalers.
No, hold on. I'm gonna say I'm gonna legitimately say it's either the Rangers, the Red Wings, or the Kings.
It is the Rangers.
Oh, baby.
The Rangers at 2.65 billion. The Blackhawks are in sixth, worth 1.88 billion. That seems like an undervalued to me.
You know what's crazy? Again, all these teams are ranked fifth and sixth.
Chicago.
And they're garbage. And they're garbage.
The cheapest franchise or the least valued franchise in the NHL was the Arizona Coyotes at 500 mil. And the next one up from them is Buffalo Sabres at 750 mil. 250 mil more is like the next jump up, 31. And then from there, it kind of climbs up to the first millionaire, which is Minnesota Wild. St. Louis Blues are not valued at $1 million. That seems wild to me. Nor
You mean
are
$1
the
billion?
Ducks.
Yeah, $1 billion.
How are the Ducks not? I don't know. You know what? I'm not.
Well,
I'm
the
done.
mighty,
I'm
the
done
mighty
caring
Ducks
about
Yeah,
stuff.
any of
all
this.
right.
The mighty
yeah.
Ducks. Yeah.
Unbelievable. All right. Well, I guess you guys can decide on what the evaluation of this podcast is. I mean, I'd give us $1 billion.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
of course.
vastly entertaining.
Yeah. Yep.
But all right. So when we get back, we're gonna break down things in the league. I'm too angry to talk about rich people being rich and getting more rich off of being rich and not having to pay any money on anything. So we'll be back. We love you.
All right. Don't touch that dial. We'll be right back here on Enemies of the Fire.